Good morning. It's another morning. Not as cold as it was yesterday. It's December 17th, and the temperature is about, I think it's -9. Not quite sure. I snapped a picture of it. I'll drop it in here. But yesterday, wow, quite colder. I think the coldest that it has been. It was minus 12 with the wind chill of -19. Definitely felt very cold. On the way back, the wind chill was right into my face, so it felt really cold. And my wetsuit actually kind of froze on me because the wind was just so strong. So yeah, it was minus 12 with the wind chill of -19. So not quite as cold as today, and the sun is out, so it feels nice on the body. But yeah, as you saw, my feeling is that the lake's gonna be freezing soon, so I'm not quite sure how much longer I'm gonna be able to go and do this. But it's been good. Things are still progressing. I'm surprised that I was able to do it for as long as I did. Yesterday I went for a 5-minute swim, and it definitely is true that the longer you stay in, the body does get acclimatized to the cold. So yeah. Oh, lake's not frozen yet, so that's a good thing. Looks like the ducks and geese are hanging around here, so, and the swans, so they're gonna go running again, scampering. Yeah, they're not happy about me coming here and interrupting them in the mornings. But yeah, oh, looks like Wilhelm is here this morning. Maybe he's gonna come out and see me this morning. But yeah, it's been interesting experience, to say the least. So yes, geese, you're gonna have to run. Daniel's going for a little swim this morning. Well, just had a swim in the water. It is quite cold. Things are freezing over on me, but we're gonna go for a run back. It's about 9:05 this morning, so but yeah, things are frozen on here. The hardest thing is getting on the rocks. They're quite slippery, but just gonna put my stuff away and go for a run back. So feels quite refreshing. The hands is the worst part. The hands are quite cold and things are freezing on me. I don't know if you can see my chest here is frozen on me, but let's put the gloves on and go for a run back. Yeah, I gotta get some better gloves because this is the hardest part, is to put the gloves on. But we'll talk to you later. Good morning. It's December 18th. I think it's about one temperature said -19. Other one says about -12. So I think it's somewhere in between. Not really a lot of wind. Yeah, the lake is getting more and more frozen behind me. But it's always nice to have the sun come out and warm things up. But feeling great this morning. Ran down and just walking. I'm a little bit later than usual. It's about 9:15 right now. But feeling good. From the perspective of coming down here and doing this every morning, I'm feeling actually great. So I thought it was going to feel much cooler, but the wind chill is not on this morning, so that's nice. Not to have to worry about being cold from that. But yeah, we'll need to see what's going to happen as time goes. Well, I think the lake is a bit frozen this morning, so might have to be breaking some ice. Yeah, it definitely is. Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, I think there are spots that it probably is. The geese and the ducks always get scared when I come. But yeah, looks like I have some audience this morning. Not just the ducks and geese, but there's a couple of cars parked over here. So, but we'll hop in, go for a swim, and get back and get some work done. Excited about work, a little bit frustrated that things are not happening quite as quickly as I'd like them, but we'll see. Oh, sun is gorgeous, nice and warm. So, some ice over here. That looks like there are cars that were putting boats in the water. But there's definitely some ice over here. Well, went in for the swim this morning. Things are kind of iced and frozen over. Actually, I'm bleeding on my legs a little bit. Don't know if you can see it or not. Cut myself from the ice, trying to break it through. But now I'm feeling good. The hands are not quite as cold as they have been before. But Wilhelm came over and we spoke for a little bit. But yeah, there were two police cars. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I think I'm just gonna go and go for a run to warm up a little bit. Oh, it's cold and windy again. Oh. Yeah, it feels much colder when I'm running, but the sun feels nice. Oh. It's not windy, but I'm noticing that the cool breeze is really cooling things down. Especially over here right now. There's a bit of a cool breeze. Oh, is it gonna be coming in the front again? Oh. Well. Yeah, it's cold breeze again. I thought it wasn't here before. Oh. I'm gonna put the phone away. Good morning. It's December 19th and I knew the day was coming. Looks like the lake is frozen quite a bit. It's warmer today compared to what it has been for the last 3 days. It's only about -1. I think the wind chill is about -3 or 4. But definitely way warmer than it has been. My buddy Wilhelm has informed me this morning that where I go swimming, that there is about 1/4 of an inch of ice. Yeah, yesterday it was really thin ice on top of the lake. I have tried to break it with my hands and my knees, and unfortunately it nicked me in several places. So I was somewhat bleeding. But yeah, so he told me that I should bring a 2x4 with me, so that's what I'm doing. I got it in my backpack. Definitely don't want to get arrested for walking around with a 2x4. But yeah, so the temperature is nice this morning. Feeling great, nice and warm compared to what it has been. So that's the good part. The not so good part is I'm not quite sure how much longer I'm going to be able to go swimming in the lake, since water is freezing. This is the time that I wish that I was living around an ocean or something. Oh, I see Wilhelm is going down to the lake. So yeah, we'll have to see what's gonna happen. But yeah, well, we'll see how it will go. Probably will not be going to be able to go and swim in this, but at least go in for about, I don't know, 5 minutes, and we'll again see what will happen. Looks like there are a few people that are going to come and watch, or at least that are watching in cars. But yeah, as you can see, the lake is frozen over. So yeah, we'll see how we'll be able to go and get in. But yeah, maybe there's going to be a more of a audience watching. So we'll see how it will go. Yeah, it looks quite frozen. Oh, that was you.
Somebody called the cops on me because they thought I froze up. You see the trail I made up there? It went all the way like that.
Oh.
It's in a zigzag.
Oh, and they thought you froze up and got stuck on there.
Because I was barely going, like, the ice was half.
Yeah,
thick,
no,
you
it
know?
was.
See you? You know, I'll break it at the end there for you. How's that?
Yeah.
I break this short and then you have to go and break some more because this is a nice piece of 2x40. Need your bat space there for Daniel. That's the far I can reach.
Yeah. No,
But I'll leave this if you want to go deeper.
Well, the whole thing is I can go like 100 feet and it's about the same depth.
Same depth.
So it doesn't go any deeper.
Yeah, this is actually the deepest.
Yeah.
You know, Daniel, this is a bit the deepest here.
Deeper where they put the trailers over there?
Right here is the deepest, but it's so rough on your feet that it's all sharp stones.
Yeah. Oh.
You keep your earbuds in here? What's that earbud?
Yeah, no, when I was swimming, it was easier just to get my thoughts off of the cold and all of this stuff,
okay,
so
okay.
I have it, but yeah. Oh, it's not that bad.
No?
Oh man, that is sick. I'm wondering if it's... No, you know what? Wow.
Yeah, it's getting, it froze really.
That's not going to be able to go much further than this. So.
That's it. But you can swim there, you can wade there, you know, like you like, you know.
Not going to go much deeper than that, so. Wow.
Watch your hands because look, that's 3/4 inch. It's almost, no, it's 5/8 and something.
Yeah, that's quite
One place
big.
is almost an inch, yeah.
Oh.
Daniel! You are something else.
Yeah, so.
You know what? Yesterday I was out there and it was so much fun because I saw different geese and creatures go, but some of them are dumb. They go that way. I mean, why they're going that way? That's north.
Yeah,
They're
you're gonna get
supposed
frozen.
to go south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it feels cooler today. Part of it, I'm used to going swimming and stuff.
Mr. Iceman here.
What's the water temperature?
Well, it's going to be probably around 1 degree.
Oh,
So,
how does it feel?
it feels all right. I mean, feels cooler because I'm not moving. I'm used to swimming, right?
Yeah.
So,
I guess
but
you can't go very far out
yeah,
now.
but I mean, it's half an inch. it's quite thick. I'm surprised from yesterday. It was just fairly thin.
Yeah.
So
You're right in the frame, Daniel. That's perfect.
Yeah.
You're right in the frame
So-
there. Hi, now, kitty. Oh, you
Well, good for you. It'll be
Yeah,
invigorating
thanks.
coming out.
yeah.
This is something else. If they catch him, from lab people, they're going to do experiments, and like in a movie called The Old Guard, they're going to put needles in. What type of person is this? We want his DNA. We want
Yeah,
him-
really.
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
I
want
mean,
him-
they've already done that with Wim Hof. Like he put his body to experiments and all of that.
Really?
So yeah.
He has his world record sitting in the ice. He sits in the ice.
Yeah. Well, he climbed like Mount Everest, Kilimanjaro, and all of that stuff in his shorts and all of
In
that.
shorts,
so,
eh?
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. There was a guy out of the lake in a canoe last night. That's his track coming in. He came in the dark.
Yeah.
Man, what a crazy guy, eh?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, enjoy your swim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Take care. Bye.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it's interesting. I've always gone and swam. It feels much cooler right now.
Yeah, he does. You feel
Even
it, yeah?
even in the hands, like they're cramping up and
But
stuff.
yeah, you could. I mean, I could break it off for you. Come with the canoe and break it off for you, but it's no point. It freezes over.
I am surprised how thick that is.
Yeah,
I did not.
since yesterday.
Yeah, since
was
yesterday.
Yesterday was only half an inch,
Yeah.
not even 3/8. I went out there. The farther I went out was thinner, and it was. You should see the people here, and the dumb people I'm trying to find my way back, and they put high beams in my face. They were all lining up their cars, putting high beams in my face. But it was a workout. If I show you the pedal on it, the
Yeah.
pedal is all chewed up. You
Oh, I
should
can
see the-
imagine.
Oh man, I was like, my shoulders, Daniel, my shoulders. I thought they were going to fall off. But,
Oh, you're cutting through the ice and then you're cutting.
but it's interesting because I came back on the same path, and it froze over.
Yeah.
By the time I went out and came back, it was all frozen over, and I said I was working breaking ice, but I tried to follow because you see your trail coming in, but doesn't matter. It froze over, like even the quarter inch.
Yeah.
It was all frozen, and we said, okay, man, this is crazy, what's happening, but that's okay. I went in, I had about 12 phone calls. I'm out here, nobody calls me. I'm going down the lake, everybody calls me. They didn't let me do my stuff,
Yeah. No.
So how long do you usually sit in the water?
Well, like I said, I usually go swim for like 5 minutes, but I mean, I'm gonna try to get to 5 minutes, but
Well, you know what you can do is put a stick down there and tie your waist and then swim in this area here.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I can keep the whole thing is exercising in cold, like muscles want to contract,
Oh, I
right?
see, okay.
So like even right now when I stretch my arms,
Yeah.
it's like pin needles all over my arms, right?
Oh, why?
Because the muscles wants to contract, right? So when I'm swimming, I mean, it wasn't that bad. Sitting in here right now, the worst part is my hands.
Oh,
But once you get to about 2 minutes, I mean, it's handling your pain threshold. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You pass that control of your mind. That's it. You're not afraid. You want to win this. You're winning it.
Yeah, so
Outside is the wind. The wind was. I was. When I went out there, I was sweating. I
Yeah.
was sweating, and then the wind was, and I stopped a couple of places, and there are holes. Where the water, it's a current. It
Yeah.
doesn't freeze, so I find those holes, but I didn't achieve my spot where I supposed to be because I said, man, the sun was going down so fast yesterday, so I looked at the sun. I said, man, I better come back before it's getting too dark. But it got dark.
Yeah.
By the time I got halfway here, but you can see how far I went. I went like, phew, man, it's like usually don't even go out like when it's not frozen.
yeah.
I want to take a picture of how far I went out to the. Yeah, they discovered that the tetanus vaccination. One of the women, she was doing research on it, and she said she wants to find a person who died of tetanus. and she never found any person dying of tetanus infection. And they gave it out in Kenya, and what they did is, in Kenya, apparently...
It's been 5 minutes, but like this is... That's thick.
Yeah, that's it.
That's crazy.
You should see your body. Up here is red, and part of your body which is outside.
Yeah.
It's actually what do you call it? It's you are like white from
Right,
here
yeah.
up.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah.
So what type of diet you are on? Daniel?
Here, you know what? I'm just gonna... Might as well videotape myself getting dressed. I probably like plant food. I mean, I'd like to be...
So you don't eat any meat?
no, haven't had any animal product in about 10 years.
10 years, eh?
Yeah.
But what type of vegetables you eat that keeps you healthy? Like you want to learn this.
Listen, I'm gonna ask you this question. Explain a horse, elephant, and gorilla. Do you think that they don't have muscle?
No, so you're right.
They don't eat any meat. Like,
Explain everything.
so when we started all of this, I mean, yeah, first question everybody asks, like, where are you gonna get your protein? And I'm like, well, look at those animals.
I know the gorilla, the silverback doesn't eat meat.
They don't eat meat. So a lot of stuff that we've learned, it goes against conventional thinking. Like, listen, even this right now. I mean, I just went into water with 1 inch of ice, right? And I mean, I'm not gonna be here telling you that my body's not cold. I mean, my hands are, like seizing up.
Yes, of course.
But the body will adapt, right?
Now that you know what, that's it. That's 1,000 words. What you said, the gorilla and the horse.
Yeah,
You're right.
horse and elephants, same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, look at the elephant. It's so powerful.
I mean, you go to the Bible. I mean, they talk about Daniel and Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. They were, give us fruits. Give us vegetables and fruit. Right. So yeah, no, it's interesting. Like I said, it's just fascinating from the perspective of what we're able to do. And like I said, like even right now, not that I'm warm, I'm cold, and I mean my hands are cold, but the body's able to go and circulate the blood and everything, and the body's gonna warm up.
That's right. The body does everything for us. God created us all. He created us wonderful and beautiful. It says in the Bible.
Yeah. And like before, I would go and try to dry myself off. There's no point. Like
No point.
there is no point, right? So
I'll let you put it whatever you can.
Yeah. yeah, no, that'd be good. Well, good morning. That definitely was interesting. Appreciate him coming over and supplying me with a 2x4. Knew this day was coming, but the ice was about half an inch thick, so I had to break through it to be able to go and swim in it. Good morning. December 20th. It's quite warm compared to what it has been in the last week. It's about, I think it's about +1 or 2, so it's above 0. So, and a bit of a wind chill of -5, but feeling beautiful, nice and warm this morning. So, quite interesting yesterday. 3/4 of an inch of ice on the lake that froze overnight. So we'll have to see if it's still frozen. Since it is warmer, I don't see that it's going to be frozen that much because it just has not been cold enough. So I should be able to, without any issue, get on the ice. But yeah, Wilhelm came over and broke the ice for me, so that was nice. But no more swimming, so I just go for a dip. Yesterday I was there for about 5 minutes, So we'll see if today we'll go a little bit more further than that. Oh, but certainly feels way warmer than it had. So I'm running now like 3/4 of the way, and then I'm just kind of walking down for the rest of the way, recording the video and going through. So let's see, lake is just around the corner. I'm incredibly curious to see if the ice has melted, if it's still frozen. It looks like it is frozen, but I'm hoping that, oh yeah, my spot is not frozen. Beautiful. So I don't need to go and break the ice or chop at the ice. So that's gonna be nice. It would be nice if I can go and keep it clean around it, but yeah. As you can see it at the end of the dock, there's a piece of water there, so that's nice. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Go for 10 minutes or a bit. Oh, I thought there would have been a little bit more snow on the dock, but anyway, we'll set up the cameras and go see and go to it. As you can see, most of the lake is frozen on the top. But it looks like it's a little defrosted, so my little spot, oh, it has defrosted quite a bit. Beautiful. So this is my spot from yesterday. So that's sweet. went for my dip. Feels quite warm today. Way warmer than it has been this past week. But I'll just have a run back home and we'll go from there. Yeah, there was a fire truck that came by. We're just looking and gave him a thumbs up that everything was fine. But yeah, feels great. Put my whole head down out of the water this morning, knowing that it's much warmer. Feels a little cold right now, but with the wind. But other than that, the temperature is pretty good. See, the body is, you can see where the water was around my neck. But other than that, feeling good. So we'll go have a run and get back home. So, good morning. It's December 21st. Wow, where does the time go? It's about -1 this morning with the wind chill of about -5. As you can see, the lake is still somewhat frozen. So it actually feels great. Doesn't feel that cold. It's a little damp, so it feels a little bit cooler. But yeah, over the weekend I spent some time going over all the videos. I've recorded all of them. And I guess it's been about 103 days that I've been doing this. Started back in September. And coming down pretty well every day. There were maybe 5 or 6 days altogether that I have not gone out. But yeah, feels great this morning. I think we're going to be able to go and plunge myself in the water for at least another week or two without having to break too much of the ice. But yeah, over the next couple of days, it's going to be through the day warming up to about +4 degrees. So we'll be able to continue this. I'm wondering if the water actually over here got a little bit more open for me, because even yesterday the ice was only maybe a ½ an inch thick compared to the 3/4 of an inch that it was. So yeah, we'll see how it will get this morning. It feels a bit cooler this morning than yesterday, but in any case, we'll see how things will go. The people that live around here look at me as a regular coming down here every day and going for a swim. Wow, the water is coming closer to the shore, but I don't think it's broken all the way down to where I'm going. But yeah, there is a spot that's open. Might actually melt by the end of the week. We'll have to see. Good thing is that there's going to be no waves. As you can see, yeah, we'll have to see what will happen. Good morning. I don't know if you can hear the water, but it's quite windy with the water coming over, but it's not windy over here, so that's going to be potentially nice. but I think I'm gonna go and set my other camera up again. And it looks like a dog or something has gone on the lake. So yeah, it's quite windy. So I'm gonna set up the other camera and videotape myself going in. Yeah, it's quite windy out there. But, a little bit more open out here. Well, it's quite windier out here. But my spot is definitely open over here. So we'll get myself ready to go and swim. Rocks and the water. So yeah, so it's way thinner. So just had a little swim, a little dip in the water, but feels great, feels good. We're gonna go back home, go for a bit of a run, and see how it goes. Good morning. So it's December 22nd. It's about -1 this morning with the wind chill, I guess about -3 or 4. Yeah, there's a bit of a wind gusts that are coming through. Gusts. Oh, it feels like a gust. But feel great this morning. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it is blowing off of the lake quite a bit. So the body's feeling warm. The arms are getting a little bit cool. But yeah, we'll see. Yesterday I went in for about 5 minutes. It did feel quite cool. Just getting used to it. Getting used to it. I am used to it. It's really more of a mental thing that I'm going through this. But yeah, just excited again. It's all about mindset and pushing myself into what I can go and achieve. I know it's already possible, so I think this is where the gamification comes on, where, like I said, I know it is possible to go and do this. There's nothing really stopping me from keep on doing this, besides when the ice gets frozen. But it's interesting, it is warmer today. I mean, only -1 with the wind chill, but my mind is playing a few tricks on me. Is deep down is thinking, why am I doing this? Why am I going down here? But that's normal. That's what our mind will continuously do, is to stop us from reaching that next level of performance in whatever we're doing, if it's in faith, family, fitness, or finance. That breeze is quite cold. So the water is getting a little bit less frozen. It's not quite fully open. I think tomorrow I might be able to go for a swim again. Because it might be open today. I'll be able to get through a bit. I don't know if you can see that. But when it stops, it definitely definitely warms up. Yeah, I might have to go and break through the ice. It seems like the water has pushed the ice to the edge, so we'll have to see if we got to go and break it up a little bit. Oh. I can definitely hear the ice. That's not good. Oh wow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. What am I going to do? Wow. This might be a little challenge. The snow and the ice has been blown up to the dock, so I had to get through the ice to go swimming. The water feels rather cold today. Not quite sure exactly why, but for some reason colder than yesterday or the day before. But I made a mistake. Water got into my pants. Oh, it's quite cold. I'm still feeling it. But yeah, quite cold. It's 9:09, so we'll go run back home and get ready. So another day behind us. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out what I'm gonna have to do to get to the water, but the wind is quite cold, but feeling good. Got another day of swimming. At least I got to go swimming today, so that was good. So we'll talk to you later. Good morning, December 23rd. The temperature is about minus 1, around 0. The wind is blowing behind me, so it's not that cold walking and running down. Feeling good. Did have an opportunity to swim yesterday, so the water will probably be open today. That's quite a lot of ice on just at the end of the dock. But yeah, it's good. I think the water should be open, so should be able to go get a swim. Again, going in for about 5 minutes. Not really. We'll see. Maybe we'll go a little bit more than that today, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh. So I'm running down about 3/4 of the way, and then I just walk over. But it's nice that it's not as windy. I mean, it's going to be windy out on the dock, but it feels good. So, oh my, the water is frozen over a little bit again. I guess the wind has blown all of the ice over here, so we'll see if we're going to be able to get through it. As you can see, there are some big sheets of ice, but just the wind and everything has broken it all up. Oh, and Wilhelm is over here this morning, so I'm not sure if he's gonna come out and see me or not, but let's get everything set up and go for a swim. So yeah, I think I should be able to go get in. So we'll talk to you later when I get in. Good morning. Just went for a swim. As you can see, the ice is closing in. And as you can hear it, it's really clinging this morning. But yeah, it felt good. Went out there and did a swim. The ice was closing in, so it kept on coming closer and closer as I was doing it. But feeling great, feeling a little bit cold. The hands are cold, but they're warming up. So we'll go for a run back and see how things go. But yeah, you can definitely hear the ice clinging in behind me. So we'll be talking to you later.